Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Friday, and welcome to the last event for Stanislaus State Science Week for this year. My name is Sanpreet Kaur.
And I'm Chelsea Flores. We're part of the Science in Our Community team here at Stan State.
Stanislaus State has been pleased to provide the community with opportunities to learn by engaging in live activities and pre-recorded activities throughout this week via Zoom and on our Science in Our Community YouTube channel.
Before we start, please note that this event is being recorded, and we'd like to ask for you to stay muted unless you're called upon by our presenters. Additionally, to keep this activity fun for all, please use the chat when answering or asking questions. Thank you.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce our activity, Bugs to Die For, with Warriors Chemistry Club, Dr. Aliman, Dr. Shahara, and Dr. Amanpreet Manchanda.
All right, well, hello, everyone. My name is Moises Nunez, and we are the Warriors Chemistry Club. And today we're gonna do an activity called Bugs to Die For. So today, many of you may have known what a dye is. It can be seen in your foods. It can be seen in makeup. Pretty much it has a variety of uses that you can use dyes for. So today we're gonna be using cochineal bugs, and we're gonna crush them up into small pieces. They're already dead pretty much, but we're gonna crush them up and we're gonna use them to create a dye. And this dye, it's actually been used many times in the past before. Like I said, as I mentioned, for food, for makeup, and a variety of other uses. So we're gonna use this dye and we're gonna test it with several solutions and see if it can measure if it's an acid or if it's a base. And you'll be able to see that by the change of color. So I hope you guys enjoy the experiment we have today for you guys. And just to go over a list of the materials, let me quickly share my screen. So just to go over some of the materials that we'll be using dried cochineal bugs. We have snack size plastic bags, like these ones right here. We also have the quarter size plastic bags like these. Rolling pin, you don't necessarily need one. You can essentially use anything, that can crush the bugs down pretty much. So it can be anything really. We also have several plastic cups that we'll be using to put our dyes in, or you can use bowls as well. We have a piece of white cotton that we can see what our colors are gonna look like at the end. And then we also have measuring spoons that we'll need. And we also have, what else? Measuring cups, plastic pipettes, baking soda, vinegar, tap water, and then a marker that you can use for labeling your cups right here. So can't really tell right here, but you can label them just to make sure you don't get confused on what you have. And then we also have coffee filters to extract our dye solution. So that's pretty much it. And then we're gonna be separated into breakout rooms, and each presenter is gonna lead you guys out on the experiment today. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
All right, everyone. So we're gonna get started. So we're gonna start with our bugs. You're gonna go and grab them and place them in this plastic bag like we did already. So we're gonna get started. So my partner here, Lynette, is gonna go ahead and crush them now. So she's using a ruler. So it says a rolling pin, but we're using a ruler. So we're trying to get the bugs into a fine powder. So she's doing that now. So yeah, looks like she's having some trouble crushing these bugs. So I'm gonna go look for something to help her crush them with. Do you have that pencil? So we're gonna use a pencil. Try using that as a rolling pin. Better. Oh, there it is. Okay. So she's finally getting them crushed.
So you can use pretty much anything that
So let's show the class. So right now, as you can see, they're kind of this size, big solid size like that, and they're getting ground up. So it'd be awesome if we had a mortar and pestle, just like. It's a little hard to see those. So once she gets some ground up in a fine powder, we can go ahead and move to the next step. Let me see. So I'm gonna give it a try now. See if I can crush anything else in here.
But as soon as you're done crushing the bugs, then that's when you would move into quart size bag.
All right, so I think they're good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer this because it does have some holes. So when we add water into here, we don't want it to spill out. So we're gonna go ahead and put it into a different bag. So good thing I have Lynette here. She's gonna hold that bag for me. So I'm gonna place it in there. So again, we move the bugs from here into this other bag. And then we're gonna add a cup of water to that. Already have it water. Do that now. So she's now gonna close that bag really tightly. Make sure there's no open things because she's gonna shake it now. So if she didn't close it correctly, yeah, it's gonna spill all over the place. She's gonna go ahead and shake it. So you want to shake it, make sure everything's all homogenized there. So it kind of looks like what kind of drink is that? Grape juice. Grape juice looking. So yeah. Hopefully you guys can see the color. So it's kind of grape looking or cranberry. So what we're gonna do now is so since there's still like bodies of like the insect of the cochineal bug in there, we're gonna use a coffee filter to filter those bugs out from the solution. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So do you want to pour that in there, or do you want me to hold this? So I'm gonna hold this for her, and she's gonna pour down the solution, the bugs in there. Yeah. So you can do it slow, fast.
Then you would move them into your bigger bag. Because that bag may create little holes inside. And for that reason, since we're going to put water inside of it, the holes, it can spill through it. So you need to be careful. So that's why we're going to use the extra bag.
We don't need everything in there. So as you can see, this is what we're doing. So hopefully I don't spill this on my laptop, but you can see some of the bugs are on the filter and the solution is going through. So what I'm gonna try and do is just kind of do this faster by squeezing the filter.
So once you do that, you will have to use your bigger bag. They should look something like this. It's like very fine powder or dust.
Can you hand me a napkin if there's any napkins around?
And then at the next step, you would add your 1 cup of warm water.
So kind of squeezed it out. There's nothing else left in there. And this is our solution with the indicator. So we have our solution with the cochineal. Again, we removed the bodies using this coffee filter. So I'll show you guys the inside. So it kind of looks like ground coffee if you kids are drinking coffee, but hopefully not. Maybe the teacher. Okay, so now we're gonna prepare the other solutions. So one of the solutions we're gonna prepare is baking soda with water. So we're gonna go ahead and label one of the cups with baking soda and water. So yeah, so we're gonna label that baking soda.
Make sure that your bag is completely sealed.
And here we go. So she added the baking soda in here already, and we labeled it baking soda. And then we're gonna label another one, vinegar. Oh, it's actually
So now
we have another cup here. We're gonna label that vinegar with the cochineal. So we're gonna do that now. And then we're also gonna add vinegar to here.
and this is the process that a lot of the chemists use,
Adding vinegar,
where we extract the solution,
cochineal on here.
and we try to make sure
And
that
we're gonna go ahead and place vinegar in here.
that are coming in.
So
we use
doing
a
that
filter,
now.
that's what this coffee filter would be for.
All right. So we have these two
And that
cups.
way,
So
when
you
we
can see the
pour our
vinegar in here.
solution
It's
through,
clear. And the baking
any
soda.
of the
So
bugs that are left over,
what Lynette's gonna do is she's gonna add water to the baking soda one.
stay on here.
So I'll let her do that, and then she's gonna mix it with the spoon. Mhm. Mhm. So you can show the students there that we. So right now she's mixing that that water with the baking soda. How the solution beforehand it was kind of like cloudy, and now it's clear. So we're gonna set this aside along with the vinegar solution, which is right here. These two. So now we have these three other cups. So the baking soda and cochineal dye. Just the cochineal dye itself. Actually, it's supposed to be the. Can we write there from write V on there? Mhm. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the cochineal dye into this one, and then we're gonna add the baking soda. So my question is to you guys, what do you think will happen? What kind of color do you guys think is gonna occur? Orange, blue, green. So you guys can kind of discuss that amongst yourselves and guess what color that will happen. Blue. Okay, we'll see what color it changed. So, and then we have this other one where we're gonna add the cochineal dye, and then we're gonna add the vinegar to it. So again, this is gonna change colors. What color do you guys think is you'll see? Blue, yellow, orange. I'll let you guys guess on that one. So we have these two cups. We have the baking soda one, and then we have the vinegar one. And then we have our cochineal dye. What was in here? Oh, water. So we'll add some. So we're gonna add the. Let's see. What did the classroom say? So blue and red. All right. We'll see what happens. So this is our kind of our control. This is the cochineal dye. So like I said, this one's grape looking, cranberry juice looking. So I'm gonna place it in this other one so you guys can kind of see like the color. There you go. It's kind of cranberry grape looking. So what color is that? Like dark red, purplish. So it's kind of purplish. Okay. So this is our control here. So then we're gonna add some of the cochineal dye to this cup here. Again, that's red, dark red, purplish. And then we're gonna now add the baking soda. So let's see what the classroom said. So for this one, what color do you guys think it is? Blue, red, orange, green? When I add the baking soda. let's see.
We're gonna make our basic solution first. So you're gonna want to add about
What color? What color? For this one, the baking soda
baking soda
and the cochineal.
into one of your cups that's labeled
Blue, red, orange.
Make sure it's an even cookies.
We're gonna add this baking soda.
So that's usually a technique that we use in chemistry is we label them just to make sure.
Hopefully your class has decided. So we're gonna add the baking soda to the cochineal. So you wanna pour that in? That way
Soda first,
yeah.
add
So there you go.
about
So
half a tablespoon.
oh yeah. That way they can actually see it.
Right after we're gonna
So we're gonna add the baking soda to the cochineal dye. So let's see what color it turns.
pour it.
So it didn't change colors. Actually, it looks like it turned a little bit darker, like so it was more red, but now it's more purplish. But there was not much of a change for this one.
So now we're gonna have our 1 cup of water, our baking soda solution, or our basic solution. And
So why did it turn darker? So we're adding the basic solution to the indicator. So that's what's happening. That's why it's turning darker. So if it's darker, maybe what's going to happen when we add the acid, which our vinegar is, to the solution? Should it get darker or brighter?
step, we're gonna go ahead and make our acid.
So I'll let you guys
So the acid
think about that. So right here we added our basic solution. So if we add the acid solution, should it be darker or brighter? We'll see what happens. Mhm. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be the same thing.
If we pour it, then it won't have much of a change.
Think so?
Yeah.
All
Because there should be
right,
more
we'll
solution.
So we're adding the cochineal dye right now to the one with the vinegar, or vinegar is not in there, but we're prepping our sample here. So it's saying lighter. Lighter, what color? What do you guys think is gonna be? What kind of lighter color do you guys think?
If there is, what color is it?
I'll let you guys think about that before I add the vinegar. All right, we'll see what happens. So I'm agreeing it's gonna be lighter. But we'll see what color it changes. So right now it's like I said before, it's purplish. And we'll see what color it changes to. All right, so Lynette is gonna pour that vinegar into our cochineal dye solution here. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So hopefully you guys can see. We'll get it closer. Hopefully we don't spill it on my laptop. Whoa, what color is that? Looks kind of reddish, orangish. So hopefully you guys caught that. So that's awesome. Look at that. So we can do this again if you guys want to see it again. We got enough cups. So this was the original dye solution, and it went from this color to this. So it's reddish, orangish. So we'll do that demonstration again for you guys. Hopefully you guys didn't miss it. So you can grab the vinegar. So my lab mate here, Lynette, is gonna grab some more vinegar so you guys can see it one more time, because it's pretty cool. It's going from this dark red color, and then somehow it's going to this brighter color. All right, so you want to do it again? All right, so we're gonna do it again. Let's see. Should we add a little bit more water? To see it a little bit. All right, so this is our cochineal dye solution, and again, we're gonna demonstrate the vinegar on there.
What may have
So
caused you to change the colors?
she's adding the vinegar,
Were you guys expecting those
and look
changes,
at that color change. Wow. Yes, we love science. Chemistry is cool. All right, so let's so what we can do something else with this, we can probably add some baking soda and see what happens. This is not part of the procedure, but I think it's kind of cool to try new things and see what happens.
just so we can see the colors a little bit better?
So we do have this baking soda. So what do you guys think if we add this vinegar or this baking soda to this solution here, which has the vinegar and the cochineal dye. So if we add this base again, do you guys think it's gonna revert back to the original color, or is it gonna get brighter, darker? What do you guys think is gonna happen? Maybe we'll see what happens. In the original solution, we added baking soda to it, and when we added baking soda to it, it got darker. But when we added vinegar, it got lighter. So to this solution, we're gonna add the baking soda, so it should get what? What do you guys think? So it's all about science, you know. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna add the baking soda to the original to the solution that has the vinegar and the cochineal. So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna get it close, and she's adding the baking soda. Oh, it didn't change. It just had a little fizzy reaction. But I don't know. Maybe it looks darker. What do you think, Lynette?
Maybe a little bit.
We think it got a little bit darker, but I think if we add a little bit more vinegar, or not vinegar, but a little bit more of the baking soda, it'll get darker. But it does look darker, and we do have some fizziness on there. So, yeah. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but the dye from the cochineal bug can be used for foods. So like the food we eat, that's what is in there to change the color, and it's also used for makeup and clothing. So for clothing, we can use these colors to change the clothes that we wear. So mine's kind of dark. Do you have anything lighter on you?
I have a dark.
She has a darker one, so we can use these colors to change the color of our clothes. So what she's going to demonstrate now is pretty much how we change the color on the clothes. So we have a little piece of cloth material, and she's going to add, let's try to replicate her shirt. We'll add the dark cochineal dye on there. So, oh yeah, we'll hold it over the bowl
Just in case.
just in case. So hopefully you guys can see, she's going to add some of this dye on the cloth.
Well, if there's no questions, it's okay. I can explain. Oh, okay.
So you can see it did change the color of the cloth.
Oh, different.
So
buttons.
now we're gonna use which one? Which is
Essentially,
baking
yes,
soda
you can
and
use
cochineal, because that
other
one
bugs,
was the darker one.
depending
So you can
on what the bug is, it can be
do it
a
on there.
different
Oh,
dye.
geez.
I haven't
So I'll hold it
experimented
over the
with
bowl.
other kinds of bugs,
You can
but I'm
really see
pretty
the
sure
color
you can use the
difference on
same
this
kind
now.
of dye or a different color dye
All
with a
right.
different bug. And
That's
you can
good.
test it out, and it will just change
So you can
the shade
actually
of that
see,
color. So
like
let's
Lynette
say
says, you can actually
you
see the
have
color difference.
a bug that
So this
gives
one's
you a green
dark
dye,
purple.
right?
This one's kind of
So
orange.
if you were to
And then
add
let's
it
do
in
that
an
one right
acid
there,
solution,
the one
it
with the
would be a more
vinegar.
yellow color, right? So a more lighter shade of the green. But if you were
Oh
to
yeah,
add
look
an
at that. Oh my
additional
God, it is
solution,
orange.
pretty much a blue solution.
But
How it works. So
you can
in
see
chemistry,
we do have an
we use
orange.
dyes a lot to make sure we can test
Oh, I
and
kind of just
see
spilled that on myself.
if
Okay,
we have
the
an acidic
purple
solution or basic
and
solution,
a lighter
just,
like reddish.
a general background on what we're dealing with.
you can use these colors to change the color of your clothes, which is pretty cool. But yeah, be careful at home if you're doing this. Make sure you have an adult there help you out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for our experiment. I hope you guys had fun watching us do this. But yeah. Oh yeah, you can use this for tie-dye shirts. I'm sure you guys have seen the shirts where there's some kids or adults wearing shirts. And they kind of like roll them up and they just add a bunch of dyes. So yeah, we can use that. I think that's it for our experiment. But yeah.
Thank you all for joining us for this activity. Science Week wouldn't be possible without you guys, our staff, our faculty here at Stan State. So thank you guys.
Thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you had a wonderful time joining us for all of these activities, and we hope that you will be able to join us again in our next Science Day, which will be next year, and in our future activities throughout this year. So thank you everyone, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on social media to find more about our upcoming events.